Shut up, hold on, drivers, start your engine!
Well, good day, ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to take a trip in American Truck Simulator. Just while we wait for it to load. Can't 100% remember where we are. Let's have a look. Let's go to the world map and see where we are. We're in Phoenix, Arizona. So no real understanding of where we're going to go. I don't believe we have a trailer on. Let's see. Arizona. We got 2 heavy duty loads there. One in Arizona. Another one not going amazingly different places. But we could take an oversized load. It's not too far, it's only 182 mile. Yeah, let's do that one. 17 grand. The truck is kind of on its way to go in there, but might be a little underpowered, but we'll see. After this little video, I plan to take and probably my first convoy, first online convoy. Let's make our way over to the new load. Just make sure I haven't got a trailer on. I haven't, which is good. We're going to turn right.
Turn left.
Just going to lay my path down this road.
Get ready to turn left.
5:18, so we're going to see sunrise this morning. And hopefully not as we are loading. You can see on the videos left and right, I can see excuse me, I can see to the left and right through my windows.
Get ready to turn left.
We're going to trundle down the hill to these lights. We might miss them. No, we're going to be good. Just on the orange. Oh, we just got tagged for that. That was naughty. So 21 miles of cruising just to pick up our trailer. And I feel this will be an escorted load, so we'll see front and rear escorts, and we'll have to ultimately follow their instructions. So lane changes. We'll get priority at junctions. Just wind my gear stick on. It feels a bit loose. We're running a 6-speed auto today in the Kenworth W900 or 900W, depending on how you say it. Approaching the junction, turning right.
Turn right.
So we do have the third pedal, the clutch pedal, active today. Running a 6-speed manual. Doesn't look like we have junctions down here. This is an interesting road setup. Just a bit of a tickly cough. Dry throat. It'll be because I've just eaten some Brazil nuts. They're quite drying, but I do like them. Oh.
Keep right and then exit
Not sure we had to come off the main carriageway for that junction, but hey ho. The navigation thing can be a little bit flexible. Got a green light, see if we get busted at this one. Oh, we're kindly through that one. Get a red here. What would be interesting is to see if we can get some CB radio sounds for that CB radio mod you can see in the screen up there. It'd be interesting to see if there was a mod that gave us those CB radio sounds. Just 2 miles to our destination now.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Oh, that guy just pulled straight into the side of the truck. Did you see that? That was absolutely nothing to do with me. Nothing whatsoever. What a silly muppet.
Get ready, turn left.
I deliberately haven't filled up
Turn left.
because I have a feeling when we get to this load we will have our driving hours restored and the vehicle filled for us. So 2 turns to go.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Excuse me.
Turn right.
So as you know, this is my relaxation time. Normally late in the evening, going into the early hours of the morning. After a day at work or
Go straight on.
a day with the family or whatever that turns out to be.
Turn right.
There we go. I think when we hit this factory here, this
We
green
are
symbol,
finished.
we're gonna pick up our instructions. Left key. I think I picked it up from Freight Market. There it is. That's the bad boy. Sure, the truck is underpowered. Excuse me, still coughing. And there you have it. There's the load we're taking today. It looks like a quarry-based tipper truck, which is missing its rear load carrier and wheels. And there's the instructions. Special transport cargo. Follow the lead and suggestions in the route advisor. There's the instructions for overtaking. The rear car will move in, close the gap. The front car will move in, create the gap in the middle, and we'll fill into it. Okay, happy days.
Never mind. I'll find a new route.
So here we go. We're going. The only thing with having an underpowered vehicle is that if you're forced to stop on an incline, you can sometimes struggle to get going again. So the idea with this is we get to keep rolling all the time, so every junction would be kept clear. We need to stick to the speeds limits advised. You can see there they close the roads. I'm not going to indicate in these instances because we are being escorted. I will use the center of the road unless an oncoming vehicle
Go straight on.
forces me to use the other lane wholly. I believe we may have been in a mainline truck depot there, not sure. You see the DC3 on the right? We're just going to trundle down here, make the next left turn. We're actually following a police car, which is interesting. Police escort. Looks like local sheriff's office is there to the left. We're just going to break this corner at 16. Going to keep the truck to the centre of this lane. I'm going to move across and take as much road as I possibly can, making this right turn. This looks like 180 miles. It's going to take around about 20 minutes. So this will again be a half-hour video if you're interested in how long we're going to take. So, just going to take my measurement on the right side of the road here now. It wants me to keep the cargo between the escorts, so I'm doing that.
Get ready, turn left.
We gotta, so I can be pretty much in the whole lane.
Turn left.
But I know I have to just give myself a bit of berth on the right hand side, so that was useful. If I run this centre line here, I've got the yellow hatch section in the middle of the road between the yellows as my clearway. Just struggling to maintain the speed here. Up that hill, it's going to be a drag up onto the freeway, that much I do know. So cars on the right could be
Left, and then continue
an
straight
issue
on.
here. I've got to get between that road sign and that
Go
car. That
straight
car's moving, thankfully. I'm just going to run down the middle lane. We're good at this point. Gonna make the left turn on red, and we're gonna plough the hill in second. Here we go. This is the challenge for the day. Gonna have to go to first. Oh my, oh my, oh my, are we going to make this? Again, the frailty of an underpowered truck. I've got the pedal buried to the floor as we get this load coming up. It is going to come up. We need to make the gap there. I can see the barrier on the right. We've crested. They hired me, it's not my fault. They approved it. Police motorbike on the left hand side back there. So second gear, 20 miles an hour. Coming up to 13,000 RPM. 1300 RPM. Up into third. Get that torque. Here we go. Got a speed limit of 40, so we just have to push this on up to fourth. I don't know if I can adjust the route on one of these maps. I'm just gonna press M and see if we can adjust the route. So we're currently here. We're going to plough straight on down this motorway. There's actually not much adjusting to be done. We're going to go down to coastline mining down here, right on the border. So we might see the wall. You never know. Going to indicate and move over. And then stay in this lane. We've got the entire carriageway blocked. Fifth gear at 42. Take some sixth for some fuel economy. We engage the cruise control. Just catching the escort at 42, just catching him as we coast down the hill. think we're going to be forming quite a jam. There it is, there's our load. With the car wanting to pass. Quite a traffic jam behind us. We'll try and just move over to let them past, and our top speed has dropped off. I'm just gonna see if I can give this truck some room. See if we can allow him to come past by. But what I don't want to do is cause any issue on the shoulder. So we're about 40 miles into the journey now. I just need to clear that parked truck, so I'm just gonna close that lane off just to clear this guy. There we go. I'm gonna come back over.
Keep that.
Just need to keep one mind about how we're going to keep traffic moving and flowing. Although my priority is my load and getting it safely to its destination, we're just going to try and allow traffic to pass where and when it's possible. More escort vehicles, lane change time, so I need to wait for the rear vehicle to move. Once the front vehicle has gone, there we go, it's done, so I'm over and we have a clear lane on the left hand side, so I'm just going to ride centre lane and anybody can overtake in the extreme left. Just need to get more revs up, try and push the speed up to try and keep to that 40. There's too many revs. Just currently taking stock of where we are. See that car there just push through the second lane, sorry. Here he goes, pushing past. That means we're good. We're holding that second lane, we're not holding the first lane, we're not holding up traffic. 27 mile an hour is a little cagey, but as we hit this downhill we'll pick it up and I'll go 5th and 6th and just take the cruise and ease on the fuel. We have another carriageway to our right. Coughs have now given me the hiccups, which is slightly frustrating. It's 44 mile an hour in 6th gear. Just gonna keep that cruising behind the policeman. So I'm having a look around now, just catching the views. Nearly 70 miles done, so have a look around in the distance. You see the Arizona countryside. Looking forward immensely to when Texas is released. When Texas gets released, I'll certainly pick up Utah as well, and that'll be us caught up with all official releases. We're going to lane change, so I'm going to indicate. I believe we're going to pull out a lane. I'll take my lead from the front car. Just gonna go to more active gear. Just wait for him to move over. We're probably going to do that closer to the junction. There's the bank taking its payment. Whoa, the car's just slowing down.
Keep left.
Really don't know why he's stopped now. Potentially an issue up front. Don't know what it is. We're waiting on the lead car. Just gonna do the old camera. I have a feeling it's because the rear car might not have been able to get into place, so I might just have to force the issue myself. I don't know what to do at this point. I've not received any comms from the car in the front. I'm gonna move until I get told to stop. I don't know if we're changing lead cars. So there we go, we've made it round him. He's causing a problem. I'm just going to make my way. Don't know what's going to happen at this point. We may have just hit a bug and we may be going to get kicked out of this. Never had this happen before. I've not been told anything. So let's just check with it. Let's see what's happening. We're being followed. I've got an escort vehicle behind me. So we may be changing escort vehicles, I don't know. So the escort vehicle's decided to give up. He may have had a breakdown. Here we go, this is going to be interesting. Just going to hold the middle lane. So I don't know whether he'll get replaced. Arizona sign on the right.
Go straight on.
Yeah, Satnav's telling me to keep it real. We must have had a vehicle failure. That's all I can say. We're still on the prescribed route. We're going to hold lane 2. Well, I'm not at all worried now. We get to lead ourselves here. Quite confident about this.
Keep left.
80 miles to go, so nearly 2/3 of the way. We're going to hold the middle of these 2 lanes as we make this left turn. Just going to pick the next gear. 1 down. Cruise it around this corner. Run our own traffic management. towards El Paso. Just hitting the speed limit there, just slightly cruising over, but we're going to push across now and just hold that inside lane. Not going to make any leeway for vehicles passing. If somebody's going to pass, they're going to pass, so I'm not going to make room. It's up to them. What I'm going to do is just push my monitor up there. A 2G smidge. We're just a bit down on the left hand side. I was actually playing Elite a few moments before this video and just setting the monitor up for that. Here we go. That's lined things up slightly better. Here we go. 45 mile an hour, bit naughty, just ease off. Just wanted to carry the speed up the hill. Might take 5th gear as we hit the base of this hill just to keep the torque there. 1100 RPM, see if we can just push it up. 53 miles to go. Oh, wildlife out to the right. This looks like horse country rather than farming country. So just an hour to go of gain time, 44 miles. I'd say that's 6 or 7 minutes in real time of driving. So we didn't see sunrise. That happened whilst we were picking the load up, and it's just 2:45 in the afternoon game time, and it looks like we're going to be there within the hour. So just looking at the sat nav, we've got a right turn coming up. We just need to be cagey about this. Not sure how much room we're going to have. The lead car isn't with us anymore, so that lead car is not able to guide us and tell us which lane to stick in.
Keep right, and then exit right.
So I'm going to indicate to go right. Keep between the white lines.
Exit right.
And get on the brakes.
Get ready to turn right.
Can engine brake down the hill. 2nd gear. It's still running away.
Turn right.
We haven't got a lead car, so don't know at this point that all the traffic's going to stop, but we've got patrol escorts. Just went very, very wide there, trying to keep that clear. I'm going to take the centre lane here. I'm going to push past these two. I believe we're good. Go to the centre lane, the dotted white line, drive down the dotted white line. 27 miles to go. Cleared that junction with no difficulty. The fact that we didn't have a lead car, maybe I should have waited, I don't know. The instructions were quite clear at the start. You have to wait for them to make the manoeuvre. But I think because the rear car was blocked by the truck, the front car was unable to take its lead. So I think that's where the issue was, because I was probably not allowing traffic past. The rear car couldn't create the space we needed. So maybe there is a bug in the game, because I was so far up the escort car's rear end, couldn't have made any more room. It'd be interesting to know. I haven't actually got any escort vehicles now. I'm doing it on my own. It's potentially a failed mission, this one. We'll see. It's definitely illegal, running without an escort. I'm going to see if I can pull over to the left and just let some of this traffic by, trying to be a good citizen. Because I'm slow. Here we go. Traffic starts to go past. Maybe I could have done that earlier. Don't know. My first priority is my load, and I don't see any width markers on my load. Not entirely sure that this is legit. Got a truck coming past, look at that. Looks like another Kenny. Fourth gear just giving me a couple of bits of grief there. I've definitely got to move over a wee bit here. As we go down to single. Here we go, I'm going to close that load. Have we got an escort? Is everybody stopping? Everybody's stopping. This is not fun. I'm going to wait on the traffic at this point. I'm going to stop for the lights. Oh, it's rolling. It's so heavy. So we've arrived at Sierra Vista. We're now going to I can hear somebody tooting. Definitely somebody beeping. Yeah, lots of people beeping horns. Oh, we've got some right turners on the right there. We're gonna blaze our way along here. Blaze. 30 mile an hour maximum. These guys are gonna stop at the lights again.
Go straight on.
We need to think about food as we get there. It's 4 PM, so we should clear this load by 6. It says it's going to take 7 minutes game time to do the last mile. Which, yeah, if it does, happy days, but there's a surf and skate over there. Looking for a food outlet. What do we got? Not seeing a burger joint. Looking for somewhere to rest up when we return. It's going to go red, but I'm going to blaze it. Police car on the right. Another police car on the left in that estate, just there, by those small houses. So just going to prepare to park it, and the parking at this destination isn't going to be that severe. It's normally just a straightforward pull-in, but it might be the entry to the pull-in that is going to be the challenge. I'm hoping it's a straight ahead. It looks like an unmade road up to that mining section. We'll see what happens. We're just gonna
go straight on.
We're on green. We're gonna trundle straight across. Can't pull over because we might clip that truck, but It looks like a successful delivery. I'm going to start to get the old vibrations through the steering wheel. Here it is. There's the destination. You can see the white lines up front. I'm just going to pull over left and then swing in.
Here we are.
Here we go.
Safe and sound.
Here we go. This is where the truck will get refurbed, I expect, rebuilt, assembled. Here we go. Just as soon as that turns green, we're good. There it is. So we can press T to detach, and that's us delivered. Well done. Good job. We didn't get a fail, thankfully. While we're here, we'll check what other jobs there are. Oh, there's some big loads. So let's... No, there's no big loads, but there's some good money loads. Up into Wyoming. Flagstaff. That's a nice little load bag. Dallas, all the way to the top left-hand corner of the map. And then back to Southern Cali for a small load of tyres. But that's us today, folks. Thank you for joining me on that small journey. Just a shame the escort vehicles decided to leave us. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and comment if you feel you've got something you want to say or ask. And thank you in advance of your time taken to watch. Take care.